Kavan, for some reason, will not go down here. MVP hero. We are going to follow up with a med kit on the good doctor here. We've got that shock launcher now locking on her. Dr. Kavan refusing to go down here. MVP Bomba, MVP Stunner here. We will follow up with a med kit there on the go. Oh my Stunner, not a bad troop overall, but you will be using it best as a support troop with the remainder of your troops, you know, having a meat shield, having a DPS, and then of course the Stunner will fit in nicely as a support there. You're definitely not going to be going all Stunners, and we've also learned that going Stunners and tanks is not a good idea as well. Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood SkullCrusher, and yes, we're coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. And in today's video, we're going to be messing around with the Stunner, the new Proto troop that we do have available for the week. And honestly, first look at them, not very impressed. Honestly, little bit of a fail on Supercell's end. At least they could have made them stand out a little bit more. They are literally identical to a Grenadier if you were to have one loaded on a landing craft. You can actually take a look at the bottom landing crafts. There is where we have the Stunners. At the top of the landing crafts, you can see there is where we have the Grenadiers, just to show you what we're talking about. That is a landing craft loaded with a Gren. Clearly, the artwork looks awesome. You can tell that's a Gren. Going over to the bottom here, let's take a look. And as you can see, that is a Stunner. Once again, the artwork is killer. It would have been awesome if they would have actually given the troop itself maybe like a blue helmet, you know, with maybe a lightning bolt or just something to stand out, maybe some blue grenades. But yeah, so first impression, honestly, a little bit of a fail, considering they are literally identical to a Grenadier if you were to have that loaded. All right, for our first troop combo here, we're going to try 3 bolts of Stunners, 3 bolts of Bombardiers, 2 bolts of Scorchers, and for our hero of choice, we will have Private Bullet with Energy Drink. We're not going to be boosted for this as well. I guess I should show you the statues. Not boosted, just to kind of test them out for how they are. Let's go find Mr. B over here. Attack. We have remote shock. This is awesome. Okay, grappler. What grappler? Peace. Okay, wow. Okay, this might have just stepped up the gameplay for these Stunners here. But as you can see, we're going to go bullet right up the middle there, flanking our Scorchers on the left and right side of the beach there. There we go. Look at them. They're throwing shocks. Okay, that stands out. Clearly, just like the Melon Bombardiers do shoot watermelon. Whoa, they're going all over the place here. But look at that. I don't know exactly how long the duration of the shock is here, but this is actually pretty cool. Let's give Bullet a drink so we can speed them up a little bit. Our poor... Oh, they're getting wrecked right now. Okay, we got to support them. Support them with some med kits here. We're going to use shocks alongside the Stunners here, shocking the defense here. And honestly, it's the Bombas in the back. So the Bombas are much further behind. The Shockeneers there. Shockeneers. I knew I was going to do that at least once. Are much further behind the Stunners there. Let's give Bullet another drink here. Once again, we have a majority of the Stunners still in the fight here. Just as I say that, we lost one to a cannon on the right flank there, but we are looking good. Let's give Bullet a drink there. You know, even if we didn't have that remote shock, I think we still probably would have handled that grappler pretty easy. There is attack number 1 with the Stunners. Not bad for our first hit. For our second hit here, we are going to go with 3 bolts of Stunners, 5 bolts of tanks, Bullet with Energy Drink again. All right, this person looks good. Once again, we haven't scouted it yet. Let's go in for the YOLO. Let's go 1, 2. Bullet. Tank, tank, tank. Tank, tank. Stunner, Stunner, Stunner. And you know what? We're going to shock in the back right there, and we'll use a couple critters here to start clearing some of those mines right there. And again, having the remote hack here with the Stunners is honestly, that's an awesome combination here. So that literally just like steps them up a few notches here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are absolutely getting wrecked here on that left flank there. Right flank's not looking too much better here. Actually, I think we've pretty much lost a majority of our Stunners here. We got this guy right there. I'm going to give him a med kit just so we can do everything in our power to keep him in the fight here. Okay, you know what? Let's drop a smoke on this side over here. Once again, no. This guy has to survive here. We've got to keep a couple of these stunners. Look at that. You know what? They literally run right up to the front. I don't know if I like them that much. Maybe I'm still not using them right here. But we've got one stunner left. Where is that stunner? Where is that stunner? Is he on this side? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let's give him a med kit so we can hopefully keep him alive. Bullets going down here. This one is not looking good here, guys. We still have that one stunner left here. He literally runs into the range of the sniper there. Not a big fan of that one right there. I'm going to see if we can still pull through with our tanks here. All right, not a big fan of the stunners there with the tanks there. Let's see if we can mix it up, try something else. We've got a little bit of a wild card loadout for this one here. We will be going with 2 boats of stunners, 2 boats of scorchers, 1 mech, 1 boat of tanks, and 2 boats of bombas here. We do have Kavan with second wind, literally hoping that our scorchers, our tanks, and our mechs will act long enough as our meat shield, with Kavan using second wind to bring them back, and the stunners hopefully stunning these defenses long enough to buy us time for the win. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, a little intimidated by the name Hellhound here, but let's give it a go, guys. YOLO, no scout attack. Okay, and already we got a grappler in the middle there. What's the range of that grappler? Not till we get to the beach here. Okay, so you know what? I think we might be able to manage this. Let's go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, crud. I dropped the bombas on. Okay, you know what? I meant to drop a boat of bombas on the other side. So let's just remote hack that guy right there. We're going to dual shock left and right. Okay, so we just hacked the grappler. We are going to drop the good doctor right now. Pop a second wind. Bring back, hopefully, one of the scorchers we've just lost. Not bad, not bad. Let's pay attention to our friends, the stunners there. The mech hopefully can eat that boom mine. Excellent. We're going to pop off another second wind here. Bring in back our meat shield. We've got 2 undead scorchers on the battlefield here. I'm liking how this one's looking. We will cycle a shock to pin down the doom cannon on the left side there. Pop another second wind with Kavan doing an excellent job there on the left side, keeping that flank moving forward here. Oh yeah, we're looking pretty good on this one right here. We've only used 1. Uh-oh, Kavan, no! All right, a little bit late on that one right now, so we still have actually majority of our stunners we still actually have in this right now. So let's get some critters out and let's start focusing on our stunners, because this one is looking good. The mech is looking good, just as I say that. One of them does go down here. But yeah, their range is crazy here. Looks like they did actually render some of those cannons useless in the back here. Once again, really liking how this one's looking here. So as the remainder of our stunners on the right flank there shock those cannons, the bombas on the mid flank there, left flank to the mid, finish off that HQ. Boom! All right, so we just reloaded. Let's go over to XSV here. No scout attack. What are we dealing with? No grappler, a couple doom cannons. See that shock blaster? A few doom cannons, actually. 1, 2, and 3. All right, yeah, we can manage this. Okay. So mech, tank, scorcher, 1, 1, 1, 1. Next scorcher. And I think we will use one of our remote hacks on the shock blaster. And we'll use another one on the lone doom cannon on the right side there. Let's bring the good old doctor out to play now. And again, so we've got some crazy meat shields here with our scorchers, our mechs, and you know, the tanks also acting as a secondary meat shield as well, but I believe their range is, they get right up there with the stunners for not much of a distance buffer zone between the tanks and the stunners. What I'm noticing is the tanks and the stunners actually do attack from the same range there, so that's not really good if you do plan on using tanks as a meat shield here. So let's start popping off some second winds here, and you know what? Oh, those dual doom cannons. We will cycle back-to-back shocks here, pop off another second wind, bring back some of those tanks, hopefully bring back a scorcher as well here. What do we got there? No, but we are bringing back more stunners. That's awesome. More second wind right now. Honestly, guys, this is an unboosted troop combo here that we are utilizing with the stunners here, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. We got wrecked just with the tanks and the stunners. You know, we found out that they literally attack from the same range. Not really good right there. We will cycle a shock on that doom cannon, that shock launcher, and that boom cannon there. We do have enough gunboat energy for another for another remote hack, but you know what? We're going to use it on the doom cannon. Why not? Why not there? The only stunners that we have left here are on this side over here. We're locked on to that engine room. Looks like we are actually pinning down that rocket launcher behind with the undead stunners. That's awesome. 2 undead stunners left. Boom! boom, goes the dynamite. So let's go in for one more hit here with our awesome troop combo here, using the stunners to our advantage here. We got King Midas here. I don't think we've scouted this one. Ooh, another grappler. And a Simo. Shock Blaster. Doom Cannon. Look at that. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Doom Cannon and Shock Blasters and grapplers and Simos. Oh yes. Alright, let's do this. We'll start off with that Doom Cannon right there with the remote hack. Let's get the tank, bomba, stunner, and we'll wait a little bit on Kevin there. We'll cycle a shock on that right side, pinning down those two boom cannons, giving the Scorchers a little bit more time to advance there. Critters to follow up on the mines directly in front, hopefully not. There we go, pretty much giving the stunners enough time to move forward here. So as we can see, the stunners are just throwing wild here, but it's working. We're pinning down rocket launchers. Okay, that grappler, we will cycle. Okay, it's pulled in both of my Scorchers, so we're going to pop a second wind here to bring back one of those Scorchers and pop back another second wind to bring back that second Scorcher. Excellent timing on the second wind there, but this one is putting up a little bit of a challenge here. We'll cycle another shock on the shock launcher and the Simo as we progress a little bit closer. I love the MVP mech on the far left side of your screen, just steamrolling through the forest on the layout right there, but we are looking good. We've got alive stunners, we've got undead stunners. I'm looking for enough gunboat energy to fire off another second wind here. My meat shields are dwindling here. Looks like we almost have enough. And boom, there we go. We bring back one more tank. I'm gonna need a shock right now. I would like to pin down that Simo before it starts locking on to Dr. Kavan here. Enough gunboat energy, yes we do. We'll cycle that right now. Excellent timing, pinning down the Simo here. We still have a few stunners left. I'm gonna drop a med kit right now. This one is cutting it close here. We got that shock launcher. Kavan for some reason will not go down here. MVP hero. We are gonna follow up with a med kit on the good doctor here. We've got that shock launcher now locking on her. Dr. Kavan refusing to go down here. MVP bomba, MVP stunner here. We will follow up with a med kit there on the dog. Oh my god, we went to throw it on the doctor, but he ran the other way here, so we will get aggressive here. We will get desperate. Hail Mary Flare here. One undead stunner, two bombas here, three bombas, but they are landing. Holy smokes, can we do it? 3, 2, 1. Awkward enough. Boom! Goes the dynamite. MVP stunner, MVP bomba, both undead, getting it done. I love it. So awkwardly enough, I think I absolutely love this troop combo, and I think I will be using it for my map clearing of the remainder of the week. So that will be today's video featuring the stunner, and of course, massive shout out to our remote hack. They're also getting it done. Gotta love that duration. 16.5 seconds of hacking a defense. Useless, honestly, giving the other defenses more than enough time to finish it off there. But the stunner is the real MVP here, is the real winner, or at least, you know, hopefully you will find a way to use it to your advantage there. Using it as a support troop will be your best bet there. Do not use them with tanks. Well, you could, but you might find out the hard way. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are of the stunner here.